keeping well, guys. Not long till the big day now, guys. Not long till Christmas Day. I just want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. Thank you for all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. I'm closing in on monetization, guys, so keep it up. At some point next year, maybe March, April, I'll be there. So thank you once again for all your continued support, guys. Smash the like in this video for me. Subscribe to my channel, Skool, if you haven't already. Make sure to click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time I upload content. I'm uploading a lot of quality content right now, so keep it going. I recently got back to London, have a job, I'm working away, so I'm keeping it going on the channel as much as I can, doing my thing. Just going to talk a little bit about the whole Mikel Arteta, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation. I see Joanne is tuning in. How are you getting on, Joanne? Welcome along to the live stream. Let me know what you think about Arsenal's form recently. Of course, we've won the last 2 games. We're in very good form at the moment. We've hit the top 4. But like I said, the whole Mikel Arteta, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation, for me, it's been a blessing in disguise. And I'm going to be perfectly honest about that. Firstly, Aubameyang has been in the worst form of his Arsenal career, in my opinion. And for some reason, Mikel Arteta keeps playing him. Now, because of the disciplinary problem with Aubameyang, the fact that he jetted off to Barcelona to get a tattoo done, instead of even going training with the team ahead of a must-win game, Arteta dropped him, stripped him of the captaincy. And to be honest, I think it's going to be a while again before he plays him. I hope, because Aubameyang has been playing absolute rubbish. Secondly, it's been a good thing, guys, because Gabriel Martinelli finally has been given his wings, as we say in the business. What does this guy have to do to get a game? Finally, he's getting game time. He's only a young guy, but he's a fantastic player. He's a brilliant footballer from Brazil. He went off to the Olympics and he helped Brazil win the gold medal. Came back, thought he was going to have a big role to play at Arsenal. Arteta had other ideas, but now he's playing him. And he deserves to be played. He's much better than Aubameyang right now. I mean, everyone is better than Aubameyang at the moment. I'm better than him. But even if Aubameyang was hitting 4 or 5 goals a game, it was very disrespectful the way he didn't turn up for training. It was disrespectful to the club, to Arteta. I'm not a fan of Mikel Arteta, yeah. It was also disrespectful to Arteta. It was disrespectful to the fans. The name of the club. I mean, when someone does something like that, they couldn't even be bothered turning up for training. It tells you a lot about the character of the individual. I don't want to go on and on and on about it, but do you have any idea how much money Aubameyang is getting paid? How much money he makes a week? We can only dream of making that kind of money. We'll be working all our lives, and at the end of the day, we'll scrape a little pension, and that'll be it for us. The money he makes in a week, we could live on the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? And the way he treats the fans, I mean, it was just disrespectful to the whole club, to everything. Like I said, he's been stripped of the captaincy. It's a blessing in disguise, because the team is playing much better collectively without him. Gives him something to see about it. Joanne Smith with the comment, he was right to strip him of the captaincy. It's clear to see they have had some sort of fallout a long time ago. Yeah, I'd have a fallen out with Aubameyang too. If I was preparing for a game and he didn't turn up for training, even if it was a year or 2 years ago, now he's doing it again. It's consistent with him. I mean, I would be so annoyed. And like I said, I'm no fan of Mikel Arteta. I make no bones about it. I'm 110% Mikel Arteta out. It doesn't matter how many games we win. He's not the man to bring Arsenal forward. He shouldn't be managing the team. But he was treated badly. At least he's had the guts and the courage to man up and deal with the situation. I mean, there's plenty of players would love to captain the team. You know what I mean? It's not like we're stuck for players that would see it as an honour to captain Arsenal Football Club, regardless of where the team are at the moment. Okay, we've hit the top 4 now, but even if we were down in a lower position, it should be an honour for them to be given the captaincy of this club, this great club. The fans were disrespected. The club was disrespected. I remember the goal he scored against Spurs, Aubameyang. Even that was a lucky one. He shinned it. You know what I mean? He's been in the worst form imaginable. So for him then to start behaving like that, say no more about it. We have Leeds next. I think Joanne was saying there we have Leeds next in the league. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I think New Year's Day we're playing Manchester City at the Emirates. Joanne thinks Leeds next. We're going to lose that game. Geez, I don't know the way the team is going. They're not playing too bad, Joanne. It could be worse. I mean, it's a young team. It's a youthful side. And they're playing with real exuberance at the moment. And they're getting the ball forward at every opportunity. Of course, the midfield still has the holes that we all know about. We still need a defensive midfielder. We probably need another striker. But Smith Rowe, Saka, they seem to be back combining again. Saka's come on a little bit in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, Manchester City. Yeah, that's going to be a very, very tough game for us. It's difficult to see really what we can get out of that game. Just going to go a little bit off topic about that as we're talking about Manchester City. Poor Sergio Aguero, as you all see the news about him. He's had to quit. His professional football career is over because he had a heart attack. He had heart problems when playing for Barcelona. Of course, he's a great player for Manchester City. Who'll ever forget his goal from Balotelli's flick on that won them the league, that denied Manchester United. He'll always be a hero in the hearts and minds of Manchester City fans. Very sad to see that his career is over, that he can't play football anymore. But it's like the Christian Eriksen situation. It's for his own good. You know what I mean? There's other things he can do in life. At least he can be lucky to say he made it as a professional, and he has fantastic memories. Excuse me. I got an absolute soaking. I got drenched at the Emirates last Saturday. Myself and Stapes from the 3 Pointers TV guys and his son, we went to the game. We got absolutely soaked. You know what I mean? We were sitting in the North Bank, front row, rain beating down on us. But you know what? I want to change it for a second. It was great to be there. The team won. If you haven't, guys, check out their YouTube channel, the 3 Pointers TV. Do yourselves a favor. Great channel. Well worth the look. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we got absolutely drowned. Joanne Smith commented it will be a dirty game at the weekend. Yeah, it probably will. The way it's looking, I mean, I honestly think we can actually win the game. But obviously, they're not going to make it easy. That goes without saying. It's going to be a tough one. Oh, excuse me, guys. Let me just bring up something here. Just bear with me now for a second. Yeah, but it's a massive, massive game against Leeds. We won 2 in a row. We need to get this win. Spurs, they haven't played in a while. Obviously, the whole COVID outbreak at the club. They're meant to play tonight. Leicester didn't have enough players to actually field the team because they've had their own COVID outbreak. So things are getting pretty dodgy all around. At least the economy is kept going. London is open, back for business. That affects me, of course, directly. But yeah, the football side of things, it's going to get tricky. Yeah, maybe the game will be cancelled. I think you're right. It could be. For the simple fact that, yeah, if we don't have enough players, if there's cases for health and safety reasons, they're going to have to shut it all down. I think, to be honest, we're going to ride this storm out into the new year. It's going to be okay. Everybody should err on the same. Where do I think we're going to finish this season? Excuse me. Do I think we're going to hold on to 4th? I think it's going to be very, very difficult. There are so many good teams in the league right now. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for us to keep in the top 4, to stay in the top 4. Manchester City, Liverpool, United, Spurs will be pushing, no doubt. Chelsea. It's going to be very, very tricky for us. There's no doubt about that. Which way is it going to go? I don't think we're going to qualify again for European football. It's the first time in more than 20 years that we haven't qualified for European football, thanks to Mikel Arteta. If we went back into Europe this season, like if we qualified, I think next season we would be caught out. The team is nowhere near good enough for even Europa League. I think we would struggle badly in the group stage. And the team has gone backwards, in my opinion. We beat a very good West Ham team. No doubt about that. They're probably going to have their best day at the office, but you can only beat who's put in front of you. We beat them. We'll have to see how it's going to go. Joanne thinks that Arsenal are going to finish 11th. Hopefully not. I really, really hope that things don't get as bad as that. So we can actually push past that point. I think top 8 is possible, but I don't think we're going to finish top 4. I don't think we're going to finish where we are now. That would be a big surprise to everyone at the club. We do have some good players. We do have a decent squad. The manager, of course, he goes AWOL now and again. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I think the best thing we could do is sell that player. Martinelli and Lacazette can be our strikers until we can get somebody else, with all due respect to the two of them. We need strengthening in the forwards. But Aubameyang, I think his days are numbered at the club. I can't see him coming back and playing again. If Arteta takes him back after this, he's a bigger fool than I thought. I wouldn't do it. I mean, we definitely need... Arteta needs to make a stand now. Aubameyang has been playing absolutely awful. I can just imagine what he thinks now, looking at how the team are doing. They've won the last 2 without him. Imagine his opinion now, what he thinks about things, considering the team were playing much better without him. And that's the honest-to-God truth of it. Arsenal as a team are playing much better without Aubameyang. Yeah, I agree with you. Martinelli is fantastic. He's been like that for a long time. But when he doesn't get game time, how is he supposed to show it? You know what I mean? How Aubameyang actually gets picked before this, ahead of him, gets a starting position in the team. He's in the starting lineup all the time before this, when he's been playing so bad, and how he can actually look Martinelli in the face in training when all this was going on, knowing that Martinelli should have been playing. Let's be honest. His goal was amazing. It was absolutely fantastic. A cracker. He buried it. A great pass from Lacazette, it has to be said. That was Lacazette with the pass, guys, in case you didn't see it. He played a sweet ball, just a straight ball through, yeah. I'm not going to say reminiscent of Dennis Bergkamp, because I'm sure Bergkamp would have something to say about that. But it was a lovely slide rule pass, straight into his path. He ran straight onto it, and a great finish. Past former Arsenal goalkeeper Fabianski, of course. We had a penalty missed in that game too. Then towards the end, of course, Smith Rowe made it 2-0. West Ham had a player sent off around the 67-minute mark. That was for the penalty. That was saved. But really, I thought West Ham were going to win that game. I don't want to sound negative about it, guys, but I thought they were going to have too much for us. Ryan City is joining the stream. Chelsea won, Everton won. Can't believe it. Everton equalised. Everton are fighting for their lives. They beat Arsenal. I don't know how they're playing, but for me, Everton are fighting for their lives, and they made us look pedestrian. It's all or nothing for them now. Let me check there that comment. Joanne Smith with the comment, Tierney for captain and Ramsdale for vice captain. Yeah, I agree with you. I would even put Ramsdale as captain. I mean, Ramsdale has made me eat my words. You know what I mean? He took my words that I said about him in the summer, and he rammed them down my throat, like he did with many Arsenal fans, I'm sure. I was laughing when I heard that we signed him. I mean, we needed a goalkeeper, and we got Aaron Ramsdale from Sheffield United. I thought it was laughable, but he's taken my words and rammed them down my throat. You know what I mean? With his performances, he shut me up big time. I got nothing to say about that man anymore. I'm in awe every time I see him play. He's incredible. What a player. Definitely our player of the season already. For me, Ramsdale, he's untouchable. If I saw him on the street and he's wearing a hat, I'd tip my hat to him. I'd take my hat off. You know what I mean? He's a top, fantastic talent. Incredible. Ryan City Arsenal played well against West Ham. Martinelli and Smith Rowe played excellent yesterday. Yeah, they did. Joanne Smith's comment, Ramsdale has shown real captaincy material. Yeah, leadership, discipline, and he's given 110% for the team. I mean, it's non-stop with the guy. He's active throughout the game, completely. Vocal, giving encouragement, helping players out. He's a good passer. He's a leader. He's good communicating with the back four. He keeps them on their toes. He gives them praise when it's due. He slates them when they make a mistake. But he keeps them on their toes, and he organises the back four. And there's good camaraderie. There's good character. There's leadership in that. Ryan City Ramsdale deserves to be captain for Arsenal. So Ryan City let's get talking about Aguero, man. What do you think about the whole Sergio Aguero situation? Obviously, former Man City player, massive player for the club back in the day. Who'll ever forget that goal 9 years ago, yeah? Hard to believe that's 9 years ago. In 2012. That fantastic goal that actually won them the league and made them champions. I know you probably have a soft spot for Aguero. Tough times for the man. Tough times. But he had a good career. And he's still alive. You know what I mean? Life goes on. He can be a pundit. Maybe he can be a manager. Who knows? But life goes on for him. He has a future, some point connected to the game. He's obviously downhearted about it. He's downbeat, as you'd expect. It's his whole life. But at least he had a career. Some guys, they don't even get that chance. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's still alive. He'll move forward. But incredible player for Man City. Any guy that marries Diego Maradona's daughter, he has to have something going for him. You know what I mean? Wonderful player. Incredible ability. I should have my tattoo there, guys. Hope you like it. But what a player. I mean, yeah. Better times will come for him. No doubt about it. The form recently of Arsenal. Moving on, guys. Aubameyang. Is he going to come back into the team? I think it's going to be very difficult for him because of the way the team has been playing without him. I mean, they seem much freer, more mobile, were more attack-minded without him in the team. He looked leggy. He wasn't scoring. He had many chances in a lot of games against United also, where he could have put one away. And we could have won that game at Old Trafford. We were well in the game. We had many chances against their back four. You know what I mean? They were having a crisis in confidence. He missed some real sitters. He wasn't the only one, but he had a couple of chances to put the ball in and he didn't. And that could have settled the game for us because we carved open the opportunity. It just wasn't a B. Yeah. But I'm happy he's on in the team right now. I wanted him to be dropped a long time ago. Unfortunately, it's taken a disciplinary situation at the club for that to happen. Of course, the whole club can feel disrespected. Warren's team talk has joined the stream. How are you getting on, Warren? Thanks for tuning in, man. Auba will never play for Arsenal again. Was that actually official? Is that what is coming out of the club? I hope that's true. I think if we sell him now, get a bit of money for him, it would be a good bit of business. Maybe put it towards a defensive midfielder. Lacazette, he has really been putting in a shift the last 6 weeks or so. He's really come alive and he's given everything for the cause. Martinelli, he's just quality. I mean, he's a young player, but there's something about him. You can just trust him when he goes on the field. He's going to put in a shift for you. He's going to do his best. He's got a lot of talent. What he has to do to get a game, finally, Arteta is actually giving him a game. He manned up and he picked the player, and now he's getting the rewards. Warren's team talk. Arteta is lucky I'm not working for Arsenal. I know, Warren. You've been on the warpath recently, I see. You've been on the warpath, man. But I wouldn't blame you. But anyway, anyone, guys, who hasn't checked out Warren's channel, check out his channel. It's Warren's Team Talk. Like his videos. If you subscribe to his channel, make sure you click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads content. Serge Maz has joined the stream. Welcome along, my friend. We need 2 new strikers. We definitely have a problem in the goal scoring areas. We definitely are not scoring enough goals, and goals win games. Against the 3 big teams already this season that we played, of course, the big 3 of Chelsea, Liverpool, and City, we conceded 11. We scored none. So, say no more about it. It is what it is, you know. We definitely need a DM, and we definitely need a striker. But I agree with you, man. Maybe even 2 strikers. We're not scoring enough goals. Warren seemed talk. We need a new coach, and we need that too. We just need to take everything out with the old, in with the new. There's a new year coming. Maybe we'll get our wish. You know what I mean? If you write that on your Christmas wish list, maybe Santa will deliver it. Maybe he'll deliver Patrick Vieira in your stocking. But we definitely need a new manager. Defensive midfielder and a striker. Absolutely, without a doubt. I think the defence is not too bad. I actually think the defence is decent. They've grown together as a team as time has gone on. So I actually think the defence is actually decent. The midfield needs to be strengthened, and the forward line definitely needs to be strengthened. There's no doubt about that. I agree with that 110%. But yeah, how do you see the next game going, Warren? I think it's against Leeds United, Joanne was saying. I've just been so busy with work the last couple of days, guys. I should be on top of things, but I'm just making a video there after a long day again today. But yeah, what do you think about that result? About that game, I mean, that upcoming game against Leeds? I honestly think we can win it. Do I think we're going to get stuffed? Let me know what you think about that, guys. Do you think we can actually win that game? Ryan City go, Man City face Newcastle next. What about Aguero? Ryan City go. What do you think about the whole Sergio Aguero situation? What happened to him, the poor guy? I mean, it's really bad luck, but like I said, his life goes on. He had a great career. There's a lot for him to look forward to. It's not the end of the world for him by any stretch of the imagination. I see there's a lot of people joining the live stream now. Welcome along, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Ryan City go. Arsenal should smash Leeds. For all intents and purposes, we have enough to put one over on them. If we can beat West Ham, we can beat them. Maybe West Ham had an off day, but they weren't allowed play. And anything they tried, we made a couple of slip-ups in the defence. Ramsdale was equal to it, and he was waiting for them. He's like a cat. You know what I mean? His reflexes are just unbelievable when he's going for the ball. It's just, there's no way to get the ball past him. He's just, even Liverpool, man, it took them at their absolute irresistible best to break him down. He's an incredible goalkeeper. Liverpool really had to work to get that opening goal, yeah, because he was like a cat. He's fantastic. I mean, it was only when we made massive mistakes where they played unbelievable, incredible goalkeeper. For me, Ramsdale is our player of the season. Already, we can just do that. He's player of the season. Say no more about it. Incredible player. Like I was saying earlier, when I heard that we signed him in the summertime, I was over in Venezuela. I was laughing when we signed him. I was like, who? You know what I mean? He'd be relegated with a couple of different clubs, I think at least on 2 occasions. He took my words with every performance and he stuffed them down my throat. You know what I mean? He made me sit up. He made me take notice of him, like he did with the many Arsenal fans. He has been incredible for the club so far this season. We could give him the captaincy. He's player of the season for me without a doubt anyway. Even now. Incredible talent. What can you say? Do I think we're going to finish in 4th place where we are now? Absolutely not. Arteta is riding the crest of a wave that has been caused by great performances from some of the players. Right, so I think Manchester City should easily be Newcastle. Yeah, that's well within their range, man. That's well within their range. They should have way too much for them, you know. Chelsea slipping away in the title push, I see a little bit. And Liverpool and Man City are the ones that are kind of coming up. It doesn't all go well for Chelsea, to be honest. Liverpool and City look to be getting on top and getting stronger. Yeah, but really, the business end of things is in March. It's only December. The business end of things is in March when things really get going in the league. So we'll have to see how that works out. I think, yeah... can City win the league? I know that's what Ryan City Go wants to know. He wants to hear. Yeah, maybe. Ryan City Go. Chelsea drawing more. Everton 1-1. Warren's team talk. Everton are drawing at Stamford Bridge and Newcastle are losing 2-1 in Anfield after being 1-0 up. So how come Everton and Newcastle can perform so well against Chelsea and Liverpool, but not us? Yeah, exactly. And we go into those games knowing exactly what was expected of us. and who the opposition were and what was going to happen. It's not like we went into those games and we didn't know who was going to get us. We know Mo Salah was going to be lining up. We knew the way Jurgen Klopp was going to play. But in fairness, Liverpool and Anfield, they're no soft touch. I agree with you, Warren, but the Liverpool team anyway, man, they're very good. But our performance levels against Liverpool was brutal. I will admit that. They are an incredible team. They play out of their skins at times. Unbelievable attacking play. They're so good in the midfield and so solid at the back. They have a great goalkeeper. But our performance against them was not what it should be. We didn't even push them. We didn't score. We didn't put them under any threat. They completely wiped the floor with us. It was a whitewashing, like we say in the business. They wiped the floor with us from start to finish. It wasn't for Aaron Ramsdale. Could have been a cricket score. Ryan City going my top three. Man City first, of course. Liverpool second. Chelsea third. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say that maybe Man City wouldn't be first, but no. You stuck to your game plan. Man City first, of course. Arsenal, no? You don't think Arsenal are going to get in the top three? That's alright, I don't either. I'm sure Warren doesn't either. I'm sure Joanne doesn't. I'm sure nobody on here thinks that. But yeah, it's been a good couple of games recently, but Warren's team, look again with the comment for me, it is clear as day what the problem is. Yeah, Mikel Arteta. Yeah, it's clear for me too, you know. I'm still got the side effects of a cold, guys. Don't worry, that's all it is. Like I said, I was at the Arsenal game last weekend, Saturday, with Stapes from the 3 Pointers TV. He managed to hook me up with a ticket. We were in the Norbank, out at the front, rain lashing down on us, man. I mean, we got really, you know what I mean, well and truly done by the rain. But it was worth it to see the great Arsenal play. I haven't seen them play for a long, long time. So it was fantastic to be in the stadium and fantastic to witness that game. And the team won. It was a good performance. Won against Southampton. Now we're after putting West Ham to the sword. Now it's Leeds United. Hopefully we can get one over on them. We need to get the 3 points because Man City are coming at I think, New Year's Day is what Ryan City Go was saying. The Man City fan that's tuning in there. If we get something against them, I mean, that would be something, you know. That would be some good start to the new year. But we'll have to see how it goes. Nothing is promised. It's going to be a struggle. That Man City game is a real 6-pointer, but I mean, they are overwhelming favourites, in my opinion, going into that game. I can't possibly see how we could get anything out of that game. I don't want to be negative. They have some serious. The quality they have on the ball is just. But not even that. Pep Guardiola is light years ahead of Mikel Arteta in the management game. He is 10 times the manager he would ever be. An incredible coach. He's light years ahead of him. You can't compare. You know what I mean? You just can't compare the two. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, if Arteta thinks he's going to get pull the wool over Guardiola's eyes, over Pep's eyes in that game, Pep Guardiola is a much better manager, and he's going to set the team out, and they're going to do some damage. I can see it. We have improved since we lost to them. We have our first choice back four. We have our first choice goalkeeper. I don't think Bergwijn was ever going to feature for Arsenal again, to be honest. But if he's happy to be a back like he is, let him. Warren said, I also think it is disgusting the way Auba was treated. He was not late. He turned up on time for training. Is that true? He turned up on time for training. Not that I'm saying you're a liar, Warren, but is that actually true that he turned up on time for training? So what is the problem? Yeah, what is the whole situation then? Why wasn't he included? What actually happened between the two of them? Between Auba and Arteta? It's a bit strange. He hasn't been playing well anyway, Warren. I mean, Martinelli deserves a shot. Obviously, Warren is completely Arteta out. So am I. But what went on with the two of them? What has been going on at the club? Yeah, it's true. That's strange, huh? I know you're right. Yeah, I believe you when you say it's true. That's strange. What was going on there? I mean, is it like a clash of character, a clash of personalities between Arteta and Auba? Chelsea won, Everton won. Chelsea dropped points. Is that the final score? Man, Chelsea are in dire straits, man. But like I said, Everton are fighting for their absolute lives, and people don't realise that. Chelsea have not been on the best run of form recently. They're really letting it slip. They're doing a slippy G on it. Steven Gerrard, don't let it slip, lads, and then it's slipping all the way out the door. Over to Manchester City or Chelsea or whoever wanted that year. Anyway, poor Steven Gerrard, he never won the league with Liverpool. Oh my god. Anyway, at least Sol Campbell crossed the great divide and he tasted glory. And almost Champions League, he almost got that. Very close game, that one. But anyway, saying more about it, guys, I'm just waffling now, yeah. I had another guy on like a couple of days ago saying, old school waffler, not old school gunner. I love that, you know what I mean? I love people hating. Because he doesn't realise it, the dumbass. But he was actually paying me by coming on watching it and adding to my live stream. Well on you, clown. I'll be monetized now, I'm on there earlier because of that fool. Anyway, the reason this has happened was because it was orchestrated by Arteta to get Auba out of the club because he didn't sign him. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so, Warren. Ryan City go. If Manchester City face Chelsea, we would take our chances. Chelsea had so many chances to score, but only scored one goal. Yeah. Chelsea always tend to recently to get the upper hand on City, but they always come out on top just. But well, they take their chances more. But they're going through definitely a bad run at the moment. Things are not looking well for them. Yeah, what is going on with Thomas Tuchel and his coaching? They look to be really, really struggling. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. It's not going to be easy for them any stretch of the imagination. We'll have to see the way that works out. It is what it is, I suppose, as they say, but it's definitely not looking good for them. No doubt about it. We'll have to see how that works out for them. It's not going to be easy. It's as simple as that. Let me just try to do something here. Bear with me, guys. But yeah. The Aussie Gunner gave me a shout out. Wow, that was nice of him. Mate, I haven't been really around much, you know. I haven't really been kind of in contact because I've been busy here since I came to London. But yeah, it's nice of him to give me a shout out. Just a second there, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me just try to get this on here. Okay. But yeah. 3-1 to Liverpool. Trent has scored. Yeah. That's pretty the end of that. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. Liverpool with the 3 points again. Yeah, no surprise to me anyway. They were always going to do the business. It was always going to end up like that, you know. No doubt about it, it was always going to end up like that. But yeah, if Arsenal can get to 3 points for the next game, it would be very, very good. We need a big performance in that game. Otherwise, the 2 wins we got recently, not going to do much for us. Warren, what you're saying is very, very interesting, yeah? You think that because Arteta didn't actually buy Aubameyang himself, he wants him out of the club? It's very, very interesting. I don't know what everyone else thinks about that. There could be a bit of truth in that. I mean, Arteta is that way inclined. Thanks, Warren. I appreciate it. It's been a hard road. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, gradually, things are improving and getting better. Couldn't be worse than when I went back to my own country anyway. My country is a disaster zone right now. London is a much better place to be, work-wise, everything. No doubt about it. But thanks for that, Warren. I appreciate it. I mean that. Yeah, as soon as I get settled, we're moving into the place on Tuesday. I'll be back streaming with you. Warren, we can do that again, yeah. And I can come on your channel once I'm set up in the new place we're living in like that. I have everything set up and comfortable. I'll be back on and we can stream together, Warren. I'm looking forward to it. If you have time, of course. That goes without saying. Don't feel obligated. But yeah, Joanna's right. Chelsea are slipping, yeah. They dropped another couple of points now. It's not looking good for them. They're in a bit of trouble, the way things are looking. But yeah, we'll just have to see the way things work out. But yeah, thanks for that, Warren. I appreciate it. The next one up for Arsenal is a very important game. A real 6-pointer. Like I said, the 2 games he won recently. We could win the league and all the Arteta sections will be all over him. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of fanboys there and they like him very much. I recently met a guy in my new job that's an Arsenal fan. He's not one of those fanboys. Right, City go. Chelsea are struggling. They can't take their chances away, I think. I think Chelsea fans will be scared. Yeah, they're slipping. Yeah. See you later, Warren. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, you have a great evening too. And talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's basically the way things are looking. Arsenal, Arteta, Aubameyang. There's been so much going on recently. We've got the team are back on track. They're scoring a lot of goals. And they're better without Aubameyang in the team, to be honest. I'm happy he was dropped. I don't know, do I agree with him being stripped of the captaincy? In my opinion, it was a bit disrespectful what he did. If that's actually the true story that's coming out. Warren, of course, has his own opinions on that. He's completely against making Arteta in the situation and he supports Aubameyang. There's a lot of different stories coming out of the club. I'll have to look at it close myself to see what's happening. But I'm happy that Martinelli is getting a game and Aubameyang is not. And I'm not going to lie, because he deserves to be playing. He's been playing fantastic for us up to this point. So long may it continue. I'm going to wrap up this live stream, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks for your support on my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you to Warren from Warren's Team Talk for joining. Check out his channel. Subscribe to his channel. Do yourselves a favour. Thank you to Ryan City Go. Check out his channel, guys. Subscribe. Thank you to Joanne for tuning in. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. And yeah, Ryan City Go thinks Man City or Liverpool to win the Premier League. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. It's a two-horse race. It's definitely not going to be Chelsea or Arsenal or United or Spurs anyway. We're not going to be in the reckoning. Either West Ham, they're not going to be. Obviously, Arsenal are going to be in the reckoning. That goes without saying. Arteta's coach. Alright. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, guys. Like this video of me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you next time. Take it easy.